Hi, this is Shane Allen, former Rochester radio fat guy, current internet fat guy, creator of the Innerloop. Joined as always by co-creator of the Innerloop, Michael Cologne.
Hello, hello.
And we have a very special guest today, Chris Thompson, one of our fantastic writers from the InnerLoop Blog. You may have also seen his work. Chris, you write for the City newspaper. Am I incorrect?
I write for the City newspaper in 540 West Main.
And you also have a podcast.
Give me money.
You have a podcast with another one of our writers, Dario, where you guys just try to kill Dario slowly with a heart attack.
Yeah, that is the plan. Please don't tell him. He created it, but I decided I was just gonna slowly kill him with cholesterol and then just take it over.
It's working.
Classic.
It's great.
So if you've never seen the podcast before, which you haven't because it's the first one, what we like to do is a service to Rochester. What we've realized is that millennials and Gen Z and anybody younger than that, which I don't even know what the fuck that is, they don't pay attention to local news. They only pay attention to GameStop and buying Doge coins. So what we've done is distilled down the top Rochester news you should know for the week. Before we dive into that, we always like to ask, what is the most Rochester thing you have done this week? And we'll start with you, Michael Cologne, with your stupid hat.
Thank you. The most Rochester thing I did was argue with someone about the fact that regular Oreos are 10 times better than Wegmans brand Oreos. And it's the only time I'll agree that Wegmans didn't do something right.
That's the only time.
I think everything else Wegmans does is pretty good. I just feel like their Oreos are just ass. I think they suck.
Wow.
I don't know.
And you're on record of saying that Wegmans blue cheese is good.
I have not had it, but I trust it.
You told me the last time we sat down that you enjoyed the Wegmans blue cheese. Now you're saying that you've never had it.
Backtrack.
Wow.
I'm not just globbing blue cheese over here.
Michael Cologne is a flip-flopper.
Yeah, what are you, the mayor? What are you just
going to
lie to us?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Jesus.
You gotta get the Tops blue cheese. It's just solid.
Chris Thompson, what is the most Rochester thing you've done this week?
So the most Rochester thing I did was I went to Boston Bagels and I got a dozen bagels, which is that's Rochester-ish. But then I bought the buffalo cream cheese because why not? It's basically like buffalo wing sauce without the chicken in it.
So yeah, there's no chicken?
No, it's just the buffalo. It's buffalo sauce that you're slathering on a bagel. That's Rochester.
Nice.
Now let me ask you, did you do the thing where you grabbed the Balsam Bagel staff and declare yourself more important than the rest of the line and sneak up?
The staff of skipping. They retired the staff of skipping.
Oh, no.
So sad.
Is that a COVID thing?
COVID,
yeah.
The staff of skipping is no longer.
What, they couldn't figure out a way to do like one giant condom to put over it as a reusable thing?
I feel like they should have full body condoms outside the store. That way you get to use the staff of skipping.
Yeah, they should just have giant bagels so you bubble yourself in.
Or like a 6-foot wide diameter bagel that you wear.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's how you get a yeast infection, Chris. That's probably why.
That's fine.
For me, I know that you guys don't care, but the most Rochester thing I did this week was I have finally hit the age where I am thoroughly enjoying the Wegmans playlist. I was dancing at one point in the sauce aisle. I Shazammed a song because I was like, I got to listen to this later because it's so fucking good. It was a Lenny Kravitz song, by the way. And he still got it. Still got it. That dude is a fucking smoke show. All right. Let's get into the biggest news this week in Rochester, according to us. I think that the biggest one we'd have to say is COVID related, as everything is COVID all the time. But Cuomo came out and he lifted the orange and yellow zone restrictions in upstate. Restaurants are going to start, letting people eat inside again. You got weddings are now able to go at 50% of the venue, so it's up to 150 people. I actually have a news clip from what I believe is Channel 13, but who really cares? They don't pay me, so I'll just say whatever it is. Let's watch.
Green, you spoke to local restaurant owners whose shops have really struggled these past few months. What's their reaction tonight?
Well, Maureen, restaurants like Radio Social say this reopening gives them more hope that they may not have to go through another shutdown. They say this time just feels different. Now, Radio Social has been closed for 8 out of the past 11 months, and they are more than ready to get back to normal.
All right. First things first. Is there a less COVID-friendly place than Radio Social?
Dogtown. Yeah.
There's a tight squeeze.
Yeah, Dogtown's pretty rough.
You cannot socially distance in there.
Yeah. I will say, at Radio Social, you're literally picking up other people's balls and borrowing people's shoes. Like, you don't borrow shoes in Dogtown.
What if it was bring your own ball? Is it with that?
BYOB, then like
BYOB? I mean, that's a policy.
BYOS. Like, there's so many things you borrow from there that they like have to pre-lick and then post-lick and stuff. Like,
bowling shoes are a scam. I stand by that.
It totally is. Just get some really shitty shoes, because that's
they're awful. Disgusting.
And Radio Social's food, very hand dependent. Lots of dips.
Oh yeah, wings and pizzas.
The wings are really good. I'll say that right now. I really like their wings.
The front kitchen though, the fancy kitchen, that's some damn good food though.
Give us free food, Radio Social.
Yeah, give it to us,
please.
We're adults.
Shane, I can't hear Shane. Can you hear Shane, Chris?
I can't hear Shane. Let's just talk over him until he gets
Okay, can you hear me now?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I guess that's disappointing.
I was just saying, I have no issues with Radio Social, and I hope they're doing well, and I just hope that the guy that looks like he's from Parks and Recreation is doing well.
Shout out to Mikey.
That dude's a hero, and I don't want to get him fired, but I have never gotten more free drinks in my life than from that man.
Oh my God.
So. Yeah, that dude, it's because he loves his job. It's great. It's fucking great.
Right, let's watch a little bit more, see what Radio Social has to say about themselves.
Before the pandemic, Radio Social was packed every weekend with people eating, drinking, and playing games. The majority of the past year, it's looked like this, empty. Executive Chef Steve Aiken says it's been challenging.
I'm most excited about just being back with the team. You
hear that? Not you, public. He just wants to get back with the team. Maybe that's the problem, Steve. That's the problem with the business model. You worry about hanging out with bartenders that are giving up free drinks to Shane.
In his defense, they did put little condoms on the beer taps. So.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, that's perfect size for me.
Smiling faces here.
We know.
That's the best part of what we do. And we want to be as thoughtful and as responsible about it and just create that amazing fun environment.
That was so great.
With zones being lifted, all restaurants are back to 50% capacity and a maximum of 10 people per table.
I haven't been there forever.
Drew Nye owns Rome Cafe.
Okay, first of all, never been here. This guy owns it.
Yes.
I love this place, and I think that they do great work, and I'm not saying this just because he looks like Dana White and he can rip my head off.
I was just fucking thinking that. He looks exactly like Dana White.
This dude's massive. Good for him.
Yeah, so I know that dude actually, and I got to say, one of the best huggers in Rochester. He's one of those dudes that like you could go there, he's gonna give you a hug, and there's a no hug policy, so I don't see myself going to Rome Cafe anytime soon. Not until the hug policy returns.
You heard it here first, guys. Best hugs in Rochester.
Yeah, put that in the city.
But the food is ass. Food's terrible. Hugs are great. Oh God, this guy's gonna fucking kill me.
We're gonna get
fucking suplex. Yeah, maybe you can fight Jake Paul now.
People would be more encouraged to go out to dinner now rather than stay at home. Obviously, with 50%, it's still a challenge, especially for small restaurants like us.
People will still need to buy food with every drink purchase, and restaurants and bars will still have to close by 10 p.m.
That's Tommy's Boxeria Yeah.
Tommy's Boxer.
The best boxes in town.
It's like they make in New York.
Quality cardboard.
You like it a box?
Fine for restaurants. Typically, we would be open till 11. So
just mixing milk.
Yeah, obviously, we lose that last hour, but it's nothing too game changing for us.
All right. Well, we get it. Restaurants are happy to be reopening, and we wish them well. And I guess my question is, like, Chris, obviously you like to eat. You got the podcast. You do food reviews and stuff like that. But do we really miss eating inside? And I'll just say, I am a born and bred car eater. I eat in my car so much. And I love it. This has been my renaissance period. I have been just getting takeout, very little interaction with people working in the restaurants. Just, do you got a pickup order? Yep. Grab it off a table, eat in my car. It's been fucking amazing. And I'm getting the panic again that I'm going to have to sit in a restaurant and talk to people and talk to waiters and bartenders. Oh my God. Sounds terrible, but do you guys actually miss eating inside of Rochester?
Yeah.
No.
Man, you're a weirdo, man. You're married. You don't need to eat in your car anymore.
Yeah.
But have you ate in your car recently?
No.
It's so
because
nice.
my car is clean.
I miss eating.
You just got to give up on the dream of having a clean car, because what you get instead is just a sea of smells. Like when I open my car door now, I smell 6 degrees of takeout, where it's like, oh, there's the Burger King I had on Monday. Oh, there's the pizza that's still in the back of my car. You know, it's amazing. Fuck the new car smell.
It's called depression. That is what.
Yeah, this is what this is like.
It's not just me. I sit in the Wegmans parking lot, and I'm not even fucking with you. I made eye contact with another man that was also eating in his car. It's me and all of like the construction workers of Rochester and plumbers. They're sitting in their work truck and they're just pounding subs. And I'm just there eating potato salad, and we give ourselves, a quick little nod in acknowledgement that we're depressed, but it's fucking great. You don't have to talk to anybody.
I think we're learning a lot about how and why the InnerLoop Blog was founded. Just
I do write most of my articles using the Wi-Fi of a restaurant I'm eating in their parking.
Yeah.
I will say that.
It's
So you guys want to eat inside?
I'm going to places. I was at Three Heads last night. I mean, Chris and I went to Three Heads last weekend.
Oh, cool! Thanks for the invite, guys.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're not going. You're just gonna drink your beer in the car.
Yeah,
I fucking would. Yeah, they do takeout. I'll buy a growler from Three Heads and then drink it in my car
while driving, of course.
And then I'll sit and sober up. Obviously, it takes an entire week to sober up from Three Heads beer. So,
yeah.
All right. So let me ask you this then, you restaurant lovers. What is the Rochester restaurant that you can't live without? Like, because we've had a couple restaurants close down, right? Mm-hmm. And there lots of them are on the brink because all the COVID regulations. So what is the one that you've been like, fuck, I hope these guys are okay. Like they got to make it through because I got to sit inside of it and talk to people like weirdos.
Chris, you want to go first?
For indoor restaurant, for old restaurant, definitely Rome. Just because, the food's decent, the brunch is decent, the lunch is decent, and the drinks are ridiculous. Also the Hut.
I love decent is
it's not like
the highest praise.
I don't it's delicious, but let's be honest. I'm good with decent because I want to just talk to people.
Listen to his podcast, everyone. You've heard it here. Everything's decent.
Everything is decent.
So just, I guess, sitting inside atmosphere alone. Like, where is the spot that you're like, it doesn't matter about the food or whatever, but like, I like just sitting inside at this place.
Ooh,
I'm pretentious. I was going to say Good Luck. I love Good Luck.
No, that's true.
That's my favorite place. I was really scared that their burger, I just don't like, I want their burger at least once a month. It is fucking incredible. And I like their atmosphere too. It's very rustic.
Yeah, it's just, let's be honest, Good Luck is a hollowed out warehouse and factory that they just turned into a restaurant. And we're like, oh, it's antique. It's
They're like, they just ask, what do white people like? And you're like, steel pipes.
It's like a luxury loft. Like, they didn't do that much work, but man, it's working for everybody.
I grabbed a drink there a little bit back, and this guy came up to me, and he was like, are you, like, the Innerloop dude? And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm part of the Innerloop. And he's like, you guys are kind of funny. And I was like, all right, cool, thanks. They gave us a free drink, so I guess it was enough for a free drink. Not enough for a free meal, but enough for a free drink.
Yeah, man, kind of funny. This
kind of funny.
Degrees, man.
I was like, thank you, yeah.
It would have been nicer if he said we were decently funny.
Decently.
Yeah.
That's the highest praise you can get. I just want to say, this white guy did not get a survey from Good Luck, because if they did send it to me, I would have said big parking lot and get some like rollerblading people that can give me my food right to my car. I like to eat in my car.
Okay, so what you're thinking of is a Sonic.
Yeah, you love Sonic, don't you?
Yep.
Do they rollerblade? That's not a thing anymore.
No,
right?
not anymore. They used to.
Lots of legal problems.
No, I've never done Sonic, to be honest with you.
They probably dropped too much food.
You've never done Sonic? You love to eat your car and you've never done Sonic.
No, I'm a vegetarian.
It was made
what does
for
Sonic
you.
have?
Oh my God, forget about that. You're still on that?
Yeah, still doing that. That's what I was going to say. If I'm being honest about what Rochester restaurant I can't live without, it's Taco Bell. And I know that that's not a local eatery, but they hire local. There's some fantastic local 16-year-olds spitting in my food and making inconsistent bean burritos for me. And I would
Shane,
cry.
I feel like you're going to burn in hell in like Rochester hell, which I don't know what that is, but you're going to burn in hell.
I'm in good company. Rochester loves Taco Bell. I lived in Irondequoit, and that is the busiest restaurant ever. The line is always to the road all day, every day.
Never stops.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's like 17 local restaurants that are parking lots are wide open. Nobody's going there, but everybody's going to Taco Bell. But if I'm pandering to Rochesterians, it's Bill Gray's. Yeah. It's just, for some reason, my friend group has really gotten into the Bill Gray's tap room. I don't.
Is it a tap room?
Well, you've never.
Oh. Is that
never been to the William Gray's
Charlotte
tap room? Oh, they're everywhere.
No.
I thought it was just in Charlotte. I didn't realize they were everywhere.
Oh, yeah, they're everywhere.
When I was at SUNY Brockport, they put one up there, and that became like the go-to bar in Brockport. It was stupid. But yeah, no, go to the tap room, get yourself a burg, grab some beers, watch way too many TVs, play some Take 5. Oh, what an evening.
Come on.
You guys are out there at Good Luck, sucking down burgs. We're over there at Bill Gray's, saving ourselves some cash. We're using coupons inside still. It's great.
Listen to a cover band of Journey.
So I don't know if we can just put restaurants on blast. So this next question, I guess you don't have to use the restaurant's name if you don't want to, but I want to know, what is your never again restaurant in Rochester? I'll start, just so you guys know how nervous I am about getting sued. There is a diner in Irondequoit, and I'll leave it that vague, but we're never going back again, because one time me and the wife went, and the wife is obsessed with diners, but we went, and this waitress came back, and we had both cleaned our plates, and she just goes, "Wow, looks like someone was hungry." It's like, hey, lady, yeah, we like to eat, you know?
She fat shamed you?
Yeah. Keep your shit to yourself, lady.
Like, that's kind of the point. Like, if you don't eat.
Yeah, it's like, what do you not believe in your own product? You're like, whoa, nobody's ever finished this. Oh my God.
That is the point of eating.
You might be dead. Like, this is poison. Like, I don't know the fuck you want me.
Yeah, that's the right feeling. That's the right feeling.
And then we
right background.
We took the shame. We went back a couple weeks later, and a separate waitress came over and said, "Wow, that was fast," because we had once again eaten everything on our plate, and I guess it was very fast.
I feel like they're training their staff to shame people for eating there.
Yeah, they're negging us. I did fall in love with them. The pickup artist thing is real, but we're never going back. This diner is one step away from being that like southern touristy trap restaurant where they literally treat you like dog shit. Like, they like write, I'm a dickhead on a paper bag and make you write it. Like
Dirty Dick's Crab Shack.
Something like that.
There's a place in Florida called Dirty Dick's Crab Shack that's their thing. They just are really mean to you.
What is your guys' never again restaurant? And feel free to not use the restaurant's names so the Innerloop.
So we don't get sued.
Yeah.
It's I can't say their name. It's a Mexican restaurant. I'm not sure if it's local, if it counts as local, I went there over the summer with my girlfriend, and it took an hour and a half to get our food. It cost $90. And it was not, like, I'm not joking. All we got like chips and guac and salsa. And then we got 2 beers or something, and like the regular combo platters, like burrito, taco, beans. It was $90 fucking, and it tasted like, no offense, Shane, like Taco Bell. I mean, I love Taco Bell, but like, I'm not $90 Taco Bell.
I don't own stock in them.
Even do that?
But it was bad, man. It was really, really bad, and I will never go there. It was disappointing because I might just be that specific location because I've been to another one in like Irondequoit and I had a good experience.
I
think so. People in the comments right now are figuring out what this restaurant is.
We already know.
Let them do it. But it's just unfortunate. Maybe it's just that location, but it was a very bad experience. I'll never go back.
Let me ask you, did you get the queso?
Did I get the queso? No, just guac and salsa.
Okay, the guac is that's at least $50 of your bill. So that makes sense.
That's why I can't get a house.
That's weird, man. Mexican restaurants and Chinese restaurants in Rochester seem like they have not adjusted their prices to inflation. Like at least every Chinese restaurant I've been to in Rochester, it's like, hey, do you want a family-sized meal? Okay, it's $10.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's because inflation is a sham, and they don't want to cheat us.
Not real.
It's like wild. I feel bad when I do like lunch specials at Chinese restaurants in Rochester. They're like, okay, here is 16 pounds of food, $5.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go, 10-year-old that's working the register.
Yeah, noodles are cheap, and so is child labor. It's a win-win.
If you keep it in the family, you don't have to pay them. So
yeah, exactly.
So, Chris, what is the restaurant that you aren't going back to? You're done with without saying the name.
There is a certain pizzeria that got in a little trouble over.
Did it treat like a family?
Well. They kind of got in a little trouble, and to respond to the trouble, instead of being like, "Hey, my bad, we were a little bit callous," they decided to have like neo-Nazi bikers protect their store as they were getting protested. That was all over the summer. So, like, if you're gonna let neo-Nazi bikers protect your pizza, it's probably number one is probably bland pizza, because I don't know if you know anything about Nazis. They have terrible taste.
Great fashion.
Great fashion. Yeah, we had this discussion. Like, the uniforms. I hate them, but they need to be bloody.
They're just one like helmet away from being Darth Vader.
I know.
Can I just say that I love that my reason for not going to a restaurant again was because I felt a little fat shamed. Mike is just bad at math, but then Chris is like legit social issues. That's just way to cuck us, dude. This makes us feel good. You could have been like, oh, I had some soup once and it was a little too hot. You know, you had to go with the neo-Nazis.
Fuck you, Chris.
Way to go. Makes a lot.
Hey, I'm bringing the balance to the group.
All right, now that everybody in the comment section has figured out what those restaurants are, and every lawyer is making a lawsuit against us right now. We'll move on to the next story. Billy Fuccillo, gone from Rochester. This is a big one for me after years of working in radio and everything. And
would you say it's huge?
Being a TV,
I know it's so hard not to.
Every fucking news station had to really reach
for that. Announcement.
Not so huge no more. Okay,
he's your muse, dude. He's like your male Lovely Warren.
Dude, he is like Rochester's Donald Trump. He's what a hero. But yeah, Fusillo Hyundai, Fusillo Kia. Both were in Greece. They've now been sold to the Matthews Group. So Billy Fuccillo no longer here in Rochester. And here's what I wanted to talk about with you guys. I am certain that Rochester is just nothing but gossip queens. This is something that we don't get enough credit for as something in our blood. We are gossipy little babies. Everybody and their brother has a story about Billy Fuccillo. I feel like everybody came out of the woodwork. Every comment section on the news stories were all like, I heard this about Billy Fuccillo. Like, I heard he snorted enough coke to fill up a Hyundai Elantra. Like, oh, I heard he's gonna go to jail and all this shit. I know that I have my own story where I was told once that Billy Fuccillo, he has dealerships in San Diego, I think they said, and he was selling by the name of Billy Hernandez to attract more Latino clientele.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So that, and I have no idea if that's true. So I'll just say allegedly, and then we're covered from lawyers. But I don't know. Do you guys have your own Billy Fuccillo story? Have you heard any rumors about Billy?
I can't say I have, honestly.
Hey, I heard a couple. I heard he got ran out of Omaha, Nebraska or something for shady deals. And
this is how every rumor works with this guy. You just pick a random fucking town in America and then you just say anything. Like, I heard Billy Fuccillo, Madison, Wisconsin. He ate a hooker. It's amazing. And then he just gets away with it, allegedly.
Something about like Watertown, like something he did in Watertown, New York. I can't remember what it is, but he was like ripping off people on Veterans Day or something. It sounded like it was almost believable, but also way too perfect. And I don't know. Because considering that it's Billy Fuccillo, who knows?
He's a fun guy to make rumors about, kind of like Danny Wegmans, honestly.
Yeah,
He's a character. You want to make these like elaborate stories of.
He's bigger than life. You got to say, though, he is a fantastic spokesman, knows how to make a commercial. I want to share you guys my favorite Billy Fuccillo commercial as a tribute to the man.
Oh my God, that Lord. Picture alone.
I never thought there were so many Hyundais here in heaven. They're building new roads to accommodate all these new Hyundais.
I love this
that
so
get over
much.
30 miles a gallon. That have 10-year warranties.
Huge
Very similar to Ridge Road in Greece.
I want to know the pitch meeting that was happening for that commercial.
There's no pitch meetings. He just shows up and he's like, hey, we're going to pretend like the dealership's in heaven and we'll just start rolling. This is my favorite line, though, that you're backing up a little bit.
They're enlarging that road to accommodate all the Hyundais that are going to be sold because they...
He said in a commercial that they were enlarging the roads for his business. Strictly like, we're moving so many goddamn Hyundais, they got to build the roads bigger.
That is like some grade A Trump bravado right there.
That's true. I love it.
Yeah. That's some bloviating on a huge level, no pun intended. See, he ruined the word.
He did ruin the word.
I think it's a sign of a stroke if you say it like that. So
I remember like in 2008, he would like have his daughter in some dude like in the commercials every once in a while. I feel like maybe he wasn't in them because like maybe he was getting triple bypass that day, so they just had to record. So he just got his daughter in some dude.
Well, he's too busy in, Tuscaloosa, Arizona. He's over there sucking down hot dogs in a parking lot.
According to Wikipedia, he's got 28 dealerships in New York and 2 in Florida.
Yeah, dude, he's doing well. They were doing like giveaways where it's like, hey, come on out. You can win a trip with Billy Fuccillo. Do a cruise. Like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to take my whole family on a cruise with Billy Fuccillo. That sounds like a wonderful vacation. It's like heaven. Oh.
Stuck on a boat with Billy Fuccillo. That would be the second.
That man lives in an alternate universe. That is the only way to describe it.
So I think as a service, we should go over, this is the Matthews group that's sneaking in town. So this is the commercials we're going to start seeing here in Rochester.
We asked our customers why they chose Matthews, and here's what they told us.
Well, our salesperson was very low-key, no pressure.
He didn't try to upsell us. It was very refreshing. We used to hate...
A little stiff, I'd say, so far.
Can't
very.
Little stiff, Matthews group.
But the salesmen here are actually really awesome and not pushy at all.
I think it comes down to the people. The guy that we...
You had to stop the guy as he was leaving? Like...
I love it.
That's a real mic.
That's a real mic. It looks like a children's microphone. So
that's definitely got some wah-wah effects on it.
Yeah, it changes your voice when you go into it.
That's like the Sesame Street Big Bird version of microphone. That's what that is.
Worked with was very upfront.
He snatched
the whole car buying process is much quicker at Matthew.
All right. I think it's great that they got a Rocky Balboa in person. This guy's the discount Sylvester Stallone. He looks like waterlogged Stallone.
That's the star power.
There's no long drawn.
I like it because they let me beat the shit out of my wife right in the parking lot. It was great.
Negotiations.
Nice.
I love the one-price shopping. It really makes the process go quicker and easier.
That microphone is not attached to anything. I'm 1,000% sure.
100%.
Just straight up holding it.
Just holding it so far away. Yeah. Hey, what do you think of this dealership? I don't know. Thought it was kind of a piece of shit. Whatever.
It's great. I just earned $50 on a 30,000-mile service.
That is great.
I'm a big fan of Auto Awards. I go here all the time and I can save money every time I eat here.
I joined Auto Awards 2 years ago and I've already earned enough to get $2,500 off this baby.
Hold on a second.
Stop with the mic.
Where is it connected?
All right. I know. I don't want to make fun of anybody's looks. I mean, I do, but I know that you're not supposed to. But this lady's eyebrows are insane.
She drew them in well.
Like,
you can talk to people. Look, you just got to give a backhanded compliment. She really wanted to look surprised, and she did it, and I'm proud of it.
It looks like they had a rough day on set, and they're like, "Listen, we're just not getting the surprise from you. Like, what can we do?" And they're like, "What if we shave off your eyebrows and draw it on so you actually look like you're, insane? You're an insane person."
But I'm still dead inside. Doesn't matter.
She looks like Waluigi. That's the only thing I can think
of. Dude. Your eyebrows shouldn't look like quotation marks. Just let it, ladies. Nobody cares. Stop getting them tattooed on. Just have eyebrows. That's all we care about is that you have them. Stop.
To get $2,500 off this baby.
Oh, dude, I
nice.
can't.
Time is money in our business, and we need our vehicles back on the road as quickly as possible.
They look like generic Super Mario Brothers.
Once again, got another one of their loan officers. This is their booking right here. Yeah, I broke his legs, and he gave me a Hyundai, so it was nice.
Yeah, they absolutely attack people. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
So, I guess you guys aren't on board with me, them being gossip queens, and we're very excited for Matthew's audio. And please give us money at the Innerloop. We'll shill for you. So we only got a little bit of time left. So I want to know. We're gonna play a game called Rankum. And I want you guys to give me your top 3 local commercials, radio, TV, banner ad. I don't know. You see people making banner ads? You can say that. I don't give a shit. But I'll start so you guys can get your thought train rolling. For me, number 3 is the Mazzola frog. What fever dream was that made in? Let's get a cartoon frog and then put a human mouth on it. And he's just talking to whatever the hottest sales lady we have in the building at the time. Crazy. I've had nightmares about that frog. Record Archive is number 2 for me. I've had sex dreams about that record man. Very attractive. Amazing. It's the place to go. And number 1, Lori's Natural Food. That jingle, oh my God, amazing. And that I feel like I always want to go live on a commune right after those commercials where I'm like, whatever their lifestyle they're selling, I'm in. I'll dress up as a banana, completely naked underneath. Nobody talks about this. All those fruit, naked underneath. Why? Because they take off that fruit. They're all nudists. They're just eating ginger root and just having hot sex. And I'm with it. I'm with it, Lori's. All right, Michael, Cologne, what is your top 3 local commercials here in Rochester?
Right out of the gate, I'm going to go ahead and say Cellino & Barnes, simply just because it's classic. I miss it, and I absolutely hate the new ones. I don't like Cellino's. I don't like Richard Barnes because he looks too much like his brother, and it freaks me out that I think they're posting.
You don't like the fact that people that are related look like each other?
He looks like when they started posting up around town, I swear to God, I was like, why are they using this dead man's picture? That's so unsettling.
I seriously thought it was.
I thought the same thing too for long until I saw a commercial with him, and even then I was like, why are they using a video of a dead man? And then I realized no. But Cellino & Barnes, the second one is definitely Mark's Pizzeria because it reminds me to never ever fucking go there. I just don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like their slogan. I don't like their pizza. I'm sorry. And
have you ever had them drunk?
Yes.
Oh, still not liking it.
Still don't like it. It's just, I'm not going to completely tear this fucking thing apart. I just don't like it.
Well, I mean, just to add balance to this for our future lawsuit, I will say when I was hammered drunk at Brockport, I would always go for a Mark's Pizzeria slice. Walk down the street. They had a sweet sauce. Oh my God, I have diabetes because of it, but it was nice. What I'm saying is I love it when I'm drunk. Right?
Is it country sweet sauce? Was it country sweet?
No, it was just a sweet red sauce. And I've asked other Marks if they have that, and they look at me like a crazy person. So I don't know if the people in Brockport is doing their own thing.
You never had it. You were just really drunk.
Yeah, I might have been. I think I was eating out of a dumpster. I was just going to my friend Mark's house.
Yeah.
And the last one, it's kind of an odd one, is Sticky Lips. I don't know if you guys remember those commercials. It's my favorite. It looks like it's filmed in the 90s, because maybe it was, and it's just a slow pan across the restaurant of people who look mildly happy, and then a band of 50-year-old men coughing because their lungs are ruined by cigarettes.
That is the Sticky Lips experience. That seems like they captured it perfectly.
Yeah,
it seems about right. Yeah, so that was my favorite one too. It always cracked me up. I don't think I'm ever going to go there because Dinosaur's king of barbecue in Rochester, in my opinion.
They're from Syracuse, so I guess if you like to support Syracuse, that's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Chris, what are your top 3 favorite local commercials?
Okay, so I'm with you with the Lori's commercial, not because of your weird, fruit furry fantasy that you have, but because it looks like a kid's show. It looks like there's people dressed up as fruit. It even calls back to the old Fruit of the Loom.
Does this make me seem like a huge fucking pervert? I'm getting turned on by a kid's show. Jesus.
Yeah.
The googly eyes.
They're just having fun,
like a pervert.
And they're all definitely baked, which I think that anybody who works on a kid's show probably has to be. So Lori's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to say it's not local, but the 1877 Cars for Kids commercial, just because it's creepy as hell. Like, they're definitely murdering people for their cars. And you know what? That's fine. We don't need that many cars on the road. Let them die. And Cam's is like upstate. Does that count as local?
Sure.
Yeah, I like Cam's almost for the reason that like Mike likes Mark's, because I'm reminded to not go there, because every time I do go there, every time I went there at 3 a.m, drunk as hell to get a slice of pizza, the next morning I had the most pride obliterating diarrhea that I'd ever have.
Like stomach,
pride obliterating.
Like stomach cramps, like where you have to take your shirt off and your like hands.
Yeah, like you have to like sit down in the bathroom and be ready to take a shower right after. Like it's I don't know why I keep doing it to myself, and then I'm like, oh right, I was drunk. So
I'll be the guy, the counterbalance to this podcast. But I will say that, Cam's Pizza, take it or leave it. But I feel like they do a service on East and Alexander because their lighting is so harsh that like you get out of those dimly lit fucking bars on East and Alexander, right? And then you're bringing somebody with you, and you're like, let's get a slice, and then you see them in that Cam's light. Oh my god, people have definitely turned me down right after that. They see me and they're like, oh my fucking lord, no, thank you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, hold up. There's a bonus I just thought of. You guys can help me because I forgot the name. The fucking college dude, like the scam that was like not real, the fake college that he would say like, what are you doing with your life? Like
is it DeVry?
No, I can't think of the name. It was Rochester.
ITT?
Remember it was like this like young black guy, and he would just like be super energetic, and he'd be like,
hey, you're on your fucking couch right now. You could be fucking learning paralegal.
What was the fucking name? It ended up being like a whole fraud. Like, you remember?
That college definitely got shut down for fraud.
I guess I didn't realize that was a local thing. I thought that was just kind of like
no, that's a local thing. It was strictly in Rochester. It ended up being like completely fake. He scammed like tons of people out of money, dude. It was super fucked up.
Shout out to him.
But enough about Mark's Pizzeria.
I mean, I'd like to give an honorable mention to the House of Guitars, because just what the fuck is going on in their commercials? No idea. It's like, I've never done acid, but I think that's close. That's got to be it right there. Yeah. And I guess I'll give you guys a little insider scoop from the radio. From their radio commercials, they write them. Right. But when I say write them, they literally write them. Like, they just fax over a paper, and it's just like, it is, dude, it's wild. I've seen the paper. It's nuts. It's just like it scribbles. It looks like Jim Carrey from Seven or whatever the fuck not Seven. What the fuck movie was it?
Jim Carrey in Seven.
69. What was the one where he was like obsessed with some fucking number? I don't even know. But yeah, it's like it looks like the writing.
Numbers. It was called Numbers, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Numbers.
Whatever.
And the E was a 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. It's crazy. God bless them. So that will do for the news. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.
We'll this is our time to plug the blog, and this is or no, wait, we skipped a thing.
We did. I was just about to say, do you want to do the crap on Rochester's internet, or go straight to the pitches?
No, yeah, I forgot. Let's do it. We like to do crap around the Rochester's internet. We feel like the Rochester internet is just insane. A little slice of the internet that just amazing. But Mike, I'll start it because I saw this one on Reddit, so I'll ask you guys this question as well. There was it wasn't even a popular thread, which was the best part of it to me. But somebody asked, what are the 3 things Rochester needs to make it better than it is? Nobody had really any ideas. It was like the least commented thing on Reddit. So nobody knows what to do to fix this goddamn city. But the top 3 answers were the schools, poverty, and public transportation. That's what people on Reddit were saying. To which I say, we need to get more creative. To me, what this city needs is all these millennials in the big cities, right? They're all working remotely and they want to move out to the suburbs. They want to move to a smaller town. I think we need to be attracting them. We got to be bringing in those millennials with their New York City money, right? We need that cash influx. So I'm saying, what do millennials like? They like nostalgia and they want their student loans paid off. So let's pay off those student loans and we're going to build Nickelodeon Studios North. It's going to be strictly for 90s Nickelodeon. I'm talking Angry Beavers. I'm talking Doug. I'm talking whatever the fuck else. Look, we can get Amanda Bynes. Like so cheap.
Probably could.
So cheap right now. We can get all the people from Amanda Bynes' show. We can get all the people from all that, besides Kenan Thompson. I mean, that guy's doing great. But everybody else, we can get them here in Rochester, and I think that would attract a lot of millennials. I don't know if do you guys have any thoughts for how to fix this here city?
The one thing I wrote is I seriously, like, how many festivals and like parades do we have? So we have like a St. Patrick's Day parade. We have like the Lilac Festival, the Jazz Festival, the Park Ave Festival. I think we need either a Rochester Red Wings parade or a Rochester Red Wings festival. I would be so about that. Like, fuck Jeff Goldblum playing a flute. I want to see a 13-year-old hammered on Jenny throwing up on Spike and Misty. Like, that is the future I want. Like, I feel like they're an icon in Rochester.
I like that. Yeah, the Red Wings can't get anybody to come and watch their game, but you want to get a whole festival for them. Okay.
They're great. Have them like on a float, and he's just like hitting balls with a pitching machine that go out into the city. Like, I love it. If we can just have St. Patrick's Day parade, which is just people, it's just East Ave on steroids. Like, that is pretty much all it is. It's just a normal Friday night on steroids. We can have a Rochester Red Wings parade. That's what I want. Our festival, either one.
Chris, do you have any actual good ideas to fix the city?
Well, all my actual good ideas are too serious, so I'm just going to
go. Exactly. Yeah.
So like, kind of like what Mike was talking about. We love our festivals, but like, there's so many. This is straight up. This city has more festivals than I've ever seen in the United States. And I think what we need to do is just like wrap it up and have a fest where we celebrate all the festivals in one festival.
The inception of festivals.
Maybe we can like cordon off one block for St. Patty's Day and then another one for Park Ave Fest, but not on Park Ave, because that's where we'll actually have the parking. You know, a Cornhill block or whatever. Just fest.
Dude, I like it. Yeah, it's like Epcot Center for Rochester.
Yeah, we can still have like, you know, Jeff Goldblum and Steve Martin playing a banjo and flute at the same time. How about that?
And you got to get Rusted Root. Yeah. No.
Yeah, definitely Rusted Root, and then like the Sky Coasters, they can come in. Rochester loves the Sky Coaster. They love it.
You forgot the Puerto Rican festival, Chris. Very
yeah. Well, no, because I don't want us to get arrested.
It's a wild. We don't want to get beat into the clubs.
Right.
But what about them empanadas?
Oh my God, the empanadas.
Everyone takes them. I love that I did an Italian thing.
I know.
Come on down to Juana Maria's empanadas.
So now that we fixed the city, let's move on to plugging our stupid blog. This is your time. If you have any pitches you need to work out, or if you have any gripes or anything else that we can actually use to make money, feel free to tell me. We make no money. I got a couple of pitches just inspired by what we talked about on the podcast today. First one, let me know what you guys think. This is my question to you, because I don't know if people know who Tom Park is from those Fusillo ads, but Lollipop Farm looking to rehome abandoned pet that looks a lot like Tom Park. I feel like if I just have a picture of that guy up, people will know who he is. I think it's one of the ones that, like, you need to show a picture of this dude, because nobody actually knows his name other than me.
You gotta put that you gotta put that like straight right on there.
Like, have him in a cage. Like, definitely just Photoshop him in a cage.
That dude has made so much money doing so little. Like, good for him. Like, he literally just stands there and then gets interrupted by a big fat guy. That was his job. Like, he's actually trying to give out good information. Like, if you get a Hyundai, you don't have to spend $500. And then some guy just runs in like, "Not at you!" And like, all right. Thank you, Billy. I know that we only paid for a 5-second spot, so I'm glad you could sneak that in there. Other pitch is local man nervous. He won't be able to delay wedding much longer. Just because they're letting the weddings happen again.
You're real.
But here's my gripe for the week. Mike put up all of our pictures, all the writers and everybody, because he needs the attention. And people, we had like a stream of women messaging in like, hey, where are the ladies? To which I'd say, they are more than welcome to join. We have had female writers before. They leave because they either don't write or they realize, because they're smart. We don't make any fucking money with this. It's a huge waste of time. And their women are smarter than us, okay? But if any women are out there and they're hearing this and they want to write for the Innerloop, hit us up. Just slide into our DMs and we'll hit you up. And we're not going to be creeps about it. Look at us, right? I eat in my car. That's all you need to know.
If it helps any, Shane's married and Mike is like bunned up with somebody way out of his league, so he's not going to mess up.
Usual.
Yeah, look at Mike's background to his video. He's very non-threatening. He just has an Amazon box. That's all he's got. That's his whole. That's all of his possessions.
And that's just toothpaste. He has a monthly toothpaste.
Don't judge my background.
Michael, do you have any pitches or comments for the Innerloop stuff this week?
Well, I kind of want to comment on the gripe thing too, because I instantly knew that was going to happen because it's happened before, and I'm the same boat. Like, we do not, like, if you're a woman, by all means, we want more women writers, but we're not actively shutting down women writers. Yeah, I don't know. That's I feel that gripe. I have comments and I do have a pitch. So there's a couple good comments this week on some memes. So Shane's meme about the locally owned restaurants in Henrietta being eaten up by the chain restaurant. Someone commented that Moe's is a locally owned restaurant.
That's not true.
I don't think that's true, but it was a fun one to read.
Nationally owned.
That's not true at all. Unless, that's like saying Subway is a locally owned restaurant.
Oh, you don't know Tom Subway from Webster? Nice guy.
Oh yeah, Tom. Nice guy. So that was funny, and then I posted that meme asking people what Webster plus Greece was, and the responses were incredible. But my favorite two were someone just wrote Confederacy. And the other person wrote Super Bowl of racism. So thank you.
So the same thing.
So that one really made me laugh.
I guess I don't get the analogy. Is that racists playing against each other?
I don't understand it either.
I feel like it's the racists playing against each other to see who's the most racist.
And then the pitch I have was Wegmans sub shop accused of sprinkling fake cocaine on Danny's favorite sub. Because the Subway, did you read the Subway story about how they're being accused of fake tuna? So that's kind of where I got the idea from.
Yeah, Subway, not only with the fake tuna thing, but they're also like, I think it's Ireland doesn't even consider their bread to be bread because it's got so much sugar in it.
Yeah.
It's just plain sugar.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know, Chris, do you have anything you wanted to run by us or any gripes with Michael in particular?
I always got a gripe. He knows that. That's nothing.
We stick together against white men like you, Shane.
That's pretty much it.
It really doesn't take much.
I don't have too many gripes this week. I did have a pitch in progress. I don't know if you heard about the Rochester police putting out a tweet about basically rules of engagement for protesting and how you peaceably protest, but we all know how they roll. So Rochester police to offer curbside tasing and contactless macing. Like they'll come to your house, but spray in your face as soon as you open the door because hello is basically a form of aggression according to them. So
your pitches cause chaos, Chris.
I know. You and
Shane.
That one Canadian dude really hates Mason. Whatever he can fuck himself.
One Canadian,
but he's Canadian, so fuck him.
comedian.
I love Canada. Hate that dude.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a really good podcast. It's the last one we're going to do because we've not only attacked businesses, we have now personally attacked a person that commented on the Innerloop.
Like I said, he's Canadian. I got diplomatic immunity.
Well, this is fun. I'll see you guys in court, and yeah, thanks for stopping by, Chris. What's the name of your podcast people should listen to?
Refined Taste with Dario and Chris. It's Dario, Joseph, and me. We talk about food and local businesses. It's really fantastic.
And Mike, what's the hat review blog that you're running now?
It's called Hats for Mats, and
hats.
I'll be wearing a different one next week. Oh, wait, I just want to address the googly eyes on your fucking guitar, dude. You can't end without what is it? Do you actually play that guitar? Is that how you lure children around you? Like, what is going on there?
Listen, you don't play guitar to lure in children. I mean, Gary the Happy Pirate, did he play guitar? No, he just sang, and I can't sing, so
Gary
no
the Happy
children.
Pirate. I'm calling it right now. It's been his undercover.
Oh yeah, like I said, giant googly eyes on my. I don't know. You got a problem with it? Sorry. Let me comment on your background. Oh wait, there's nothing there. Get a fucking job, Mike.
Trash bag.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I just pick it up off the floor in the morning and I toss it on. All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you, everybody, for listening, and we'll see you next time on the Innerloop Podcast, and make sure you, I don't know, what do the kids say? Rate, subscribe, smash that button.
Yeah, comment, send us hateful messages. We love it.
Subscribe, review, only if you like us.
Thanks, Chris.
Bye, Chris. Thank you so much.